haven't read this at all.
Yeah, I want to read this with you guys.
So we want to read it with you. I hear it's really good.
I have not read this yet.
Sussex Squad is really pressed that a British reporter would fly all the way to Summerlin and go do this. Now, I just want to tip my hat to Jan Moore because thanks for taking one for the team. I don't know about you guys, but I was interested to see what that setup was look like. I was interested. I was ready to get on a plane. So she just saved us a lot of time.
My trip to Meghan Markle's pop-up shop, where even the Montecito set bulk at $24 for a jar of honey.
Holy jar of sainted jam. I think driving along Route 101, it's the 101, but Jan, I'll forgive you because you're British.
Yeah, it's fine.
From Montecito to Summerlin in the rosy sunshine of California winter, what a week from hell it has been for the Duke, for Harry and Meghan.
Say Duke that.
I said it. Okay.
Harry and Meghan Markle.
Okay. I'm en route to visit Meghan's as ever pop-up shop in the posh bookstore, Witch's Bookstore, by the beach, where she is selling her festive boxes of jam spreads, scented candles, herb teas, and honey duos directly to the Real Housewives of the American Riviera. Should they be interested in her mulling spice kits? Again, $12 for that. That's crazy. Or is it 16? I think it's like £12.50. Or a tin of her damnable flower sprinkled twigs of tin for £11. I don't know what the conversion is, but I know it's more. You have to admire the boldness of her pricing, if nothing else. And the gold velvet ribbons are also lovely too. But before we get there, let us consider where Harry and Meghan are in their own little shop of horrors right now. And the sad truth is that to some, they are increasingly much more bargain bin than top shelf. The recent Kardashian party of Jeff Bezos' mansion in Beverly Hills was a case in point. What the hell? The couple made complete fools of themselves by apparently demanding their hosts remove photographs of them at the 007 themed celebration from their social media accounts. We're more special than you was the tactic Suxian message. We're different and cut above.
This is so interesting though, because we all read the actual Harper's Bazaar where Meghan was quoted. And Meghan did say, someone did announce her as Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex.
Yeah, so it's not like
I'm just saying, did someone do that at Kris Jenner's birthday party?
No.
Did they walk in?
Kris Jenner wasn't receiving her.
No,
someone was receiving her. That's what. But that's what was happening.
She wasn't staying at her own house.
I get it. That must have gone down like a cup of cold carbs with Kimmy and company. That must have made their skims steam with pure irritation, despite their polite noises to the contrary. Then, in the trailer to launch her forthcoming Netflix seasonal show, Meghan is seen single-handedly inventing Christmas before invading her own privacy by kissing Harry, boiling up some of her twig tea in a saucepan, table scrapping like a lunatic. Did you write this?
Yes.
Are you Jan Moore?
I did.
Is that your alias?
It is.
Like a lunatic and making a wreath out of broccoli florets. She must be a fan of the show.
Yeah.
Broccoli florets before gurgling, I love this holiday season. It's about finding time to connect with the people we love. This is a daughter who has not had the time to connect with her own father for 7 years, nor with her husband's father and brother in any meaningful way, not to mention all those friends and half-sisters who have been iced and diced along the way. Meghan portraying herself as the hostess with the mostest, Cruella DeVille being in charge of a puppy farm. Sooner or later, the fur is going to fly.
That's terrifying.
Then on Wednesday came Meghan's interview with the American edition of Harper's Bazaar magazine. Clearly, any difficult or searching questions were forbidden, and instead readers were treated to comic levels of self-importance, billowy forth as our favorite jampreneur explained why she is so fabulous. I like this Jan Moore. Do you know what?
It's me.
She makes mistakes, just like ordinary people do.
Yeah.
Harry loves her boldly, fully. And let's hope she meant that in an emotional way and not an intimate way. She likes to be announced as booming voice sound the trumpets, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, before she enters the room. Yes, even when there is only one person in that room, and even if that person, I'm theorizing now, is Harry. And she lavishly praises herself for inspiring her children through the medium of raspberries and sugar. I hope they see the value of being brave, she said. They saw it when it was jam, was just a pot on the stove bubbling. So you went from jam to spread. How's that a flex? Damn that jam. I feel like bubbling myself. You'd think it was the elixir of life, the way she goes on about it. But perhaps for Meghan, it really is that important. The jam is the lodestar of her as ever brand. And it is why I am here at Godmothers, situated in a white 1920s barn, the seaside town of Summerland. Handily, it is close to Harry Meghan's home on the Riven Rock Estate in Montecito, part of this wealthy enclave. The glamorous bookstore is the dream of literary agent Jennifer Rudolph Walsh and cosmetics mogul Victoria Jackson, who are both friends with local queen of the scene, Oprah Winfrey, and therefore now firmly part of Sussex's Montecito set. She's also really good friends with Ellen, but we will get to that later.
That is so bizarre.
Walsh was instrumental in the publication of Prince Harry's Spare. Oh, we have her to thank for that crap. He calls her his fairy godmother, hence the name of the store, while Jackson is now part of Meghan's Mahjong gang.
Well, now we know why it was positioned so well at Godmothers. Remember when they had it positioned at Godmothers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had it set there perfectly.
But I wonder if those two chicks that own it, Victoria and the other one, Jennifer Walsh, I wonder if they're just obsessed with, like, royalty or something. Because why are they kissing these two ass?
No, some people are actually obsessed with celebrity.
Yeah,
they are. Whether it's good or bad, they like Kim Kardashian, they like Kris Jenner for whatever reason, because they are, celebrities. We know that. Not good ones.
No. Yeah. With its log fire, shearling armchairs, and wide plank oak floors, this is no ordinary bookshop. Yeah, because it's run by witches. And the people who come
witches.
Here are far from ordinary too. Women in Jenny Kane chocolate cashmere and carrying 3,000 pound Dior tote bags peruse the shelves, while men in James Perse suede jackets park their gleaming benzos outside in this world where everything is tasteful, beautiful, curvaceous, lush. Okay, so basically completely unattainable.
Yes.
To get to Meghan's spacious pop-up, you have to pass a stairwell photo shrine to inspirational godmothers who lit the way, including we've seen all the glorias on the glows on there.
Yeah,
it has kind of a holy feeling. Rudolph Walsh says of her bookstore.
That's called a shrine.
Yeah, that's why we call you guys a shrine and witches.
No, it's not. Don't say that.
No, I say they're a cult. I'm sorry, a cult. A cult. Up on the first floor, nestling next to a cookbook corner with the ocean views in the front. I'm just imagining how much that property costs for them to do that. I mean, they don't need the money. I'm just imagining.
Yeah, I used to have to drive there.
Yeah, piles of her gift box jams, her honey, her teas, and her 2 varieties of scented candles displayed under glass. Clutches the precious museum artifacts. Wait, they're under glass?
It's like dinosaur artifacts.
Meghan likes the one with mint best because it reminds her of her wedding day, says one of the glamorous. That's something I would prefer not to remember. I don't have the heart to tell her that anything minty on that day was probably creepy Uncle Andrew's mouthwash. Oh, yeah, why do you associate mint? I guess she did explain it in her newsletter. I just don't remember. For Meghan was so appalled by the musty smell of St. George's Chapel in Windsor.
Oh, I remember
she wanted
that.
To pump in air freshener, a request denied by Buckingham Palace. Speaking of which, I can't help but note that Meghan has been royally straining with her shop table scraps. trying to make everything as regal as possible, going for the Downton Abbey vibe Americans love so much. No. We do. That's kind of like that's old. I'm sorry, Steph. I watched all Downton Abbey, but I'm not into it anymore.
Though it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Jars of her
I've
precious.
Never seen it.
I watched it, but it hasn't been on for a while. Yeah. Jars of her precious jams are displayed on silver salvers. Could everyone please curtsy? There are lush bundles of eucalyptus and foliage in silver vases, and even a dummy bottle of as ever sparkling wine. A dummy bottle. Ugh. Actually filled with water, displayed in a silver ice bucket. The real thing isn't allowed, as Godmothers don't have an alcohol license.
They did that same thing on Real Housewives with Heather Dubrow. They didn't even have a real cake. Dude, they had a styrofoam cake
because they didn't have like a food license.
They had nothing. They had no license for food. They had to, it was bizarre. It's like, this is like the maneuvers that they do to try to prove that, we're selling out. No, you're not.
If someone's inviting me to a bookstore and I'm going there for like a book club or mahjong, there better be alcohol there. That's all I'm going to say.
Sometimes they can, dude.
Wait. She wrote, "Share the love" on a little sign next to the giant wine box, which is the centerpiece of the display. The following words are etched on the front in bold letters, thoughtfully curated by Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Take away the titles and just see what happens.
They will.
Just see what happens.
They will.
Do it for us. This would be the best early Christmas gift ever.
He will.
The nerve, really. 5 years after they fled Europe to escape the tyranny of inherited privilege, Prince Harry and his ambitious wife continue to skate on thin ice of pure audacity.
How dare you?
Maximizing all the benefits and luster of the old life they publicly disparaged and claimed to hate, while using their royal titles as commercial tools to boost sales.
There is a vision of excitement about being close to royalty. One can recognize in the customers who crowd around sniffing the candles. Oh, God. Are people really doing that? That's terrifying. Who crowd around sniffing the candles and wondering if $48 for 2 jars of honey is a good deal, even if it's made by, Duchess Meghan. But it's not. But Nancy actually proved that it's not made in her backyard.
No.
So why are we buying something that's not made by her?
Well, they're not. That's why she's having to put it up at Godmothers.
Yeah, my
Sacred Self noted that people were browsing but not buying, while the shop girl wasn't even sure which product was the best seller. So the girl working around the bookshop had no idea what was going on. Will this rag bag range of fruit spreads, wines, candles, and teas be a royal success, or will the Duchess of Sussex go down in history as the woman who turned wine into water? Well, I think we already know the answer to that. Back home, King Charles and Prince William are considering plans to pare down the monarchy.
Yay!
Make it more relatable to the 21st century society. Think we all know where the silver axe should fall first. Well, yeah, we do. So that is
great article.
Jan Moore's thing. So basically she went to Godmothers and she was not impressed.